Hi, everybody. Like I say, I'm not responsible. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good day wherever they are. Like I say, I'm not responsible if anybody gets hurt. So today I'm talking about, this is like a chapter 2 thing about Alec Baldwin. I made one earlier about his life. Now I'm going to talk about the trial about, the shooting and everything. So I'm going to look it up. Like I said, this is only entertainment purposes. So I'm just going to read what the cards say. So, like I said, I'm just doing what the cards say. So please let me know about Alec Baldwin and the movie he was making. Please let me know. Movie. Okay. It said in the movie, in reverse, it says, in reverse, it is the Three of Swords. In reverse, it was negative self-talk, refusing pain, forgiveness, openness, and recovery. People were trying to be less negative about working on this movie. It was self-taught. People were being very negative making this movie, and they were pain, and they wanted people to be forgiveness and be optimism in this movie. They want to be recovery because there was a lot of fighting in this movie that was being made with him. All right, and this is the Emperor in reverse. Control and lack of discipline. There's a lack of discipline in the making of the movie. There was a lot of trouble with it. People were being stubborn about how to make the movie. The director wanted one way, and probably Alec Baldwin wanted it another way, and lack of directions. At Baldwin probably said it's the lack of direction, and the people said, "Oh, I'm tired of this lack of directions in this movie being made. I don't like it. And these people are being reckless making this movie. I'm getting tired. People are not coming up to snuff, and they're being reckless about." Because I think they had guns, so they were being reckless. I'm going to look that up. They were being reckless, lack of discipline of doing their job right. They don't have discipline of doing their job right. And they were domineering and controlling. They were controlling in the making this movie. They wanted it to be a certain way, and he probably didn't like it because he likes to be the one in control. The King of Wands upright. He wanted to be a natural leader in the movie, and he wanted to make the big picture of the movie. He wanted to make it big. He wanted to make a lot of money. This is through his point of view, and also the directors and everybody. Yeah, he was a visionary person. Alec Baldwin, he wanted to see the big picture of the film, wanted to turn out well, wanted to make a lot of money. But he thought he was mature, and he was career focused. He was into his career. He was really focused on his career. He made it like, he was focused. He didn't want anything to change in his eyes about making the film. He didn't want it to go belly up. All right, King of Cups upright. He's an emotional person in the movie industry. He is emotional balanced. He's controlling. He can be controlling. He wants things his way, and if it doesn't, he throws a fit. He can be supportive sometimes, and he can be tolerant. And the people he was working with were more tolerant than he was. They were tolerant. They wanted to be expressed to be the leader and balance. So they wanted to be the leader. Yeah. I'm going to see what did the people, Alec Baldwin's people he worked with in the movie, what did they think of him? Did they like him or did they not? I'm going to do 3 cards on that. Did they like Alden Baldwin in the movie, or were they prefer not to like him? Did they despise him? Alright. Alright, did he not like him? Ooh, boy. Alright, let me see. Reversed. Negative self-talk, pain, release pain, forgiveness. He was trying to not be negative. He was not trying to be negative in the movie. He wanted to move on and recover from his anger and his hostility. The people did not like him. They thought negative about him, and they wanted to be forgiven of him and move on of of his anger. They wanted to be positive about him. They didn't like having all these negative thoughts, and they want to release the pain of being negative, being negative around him. They were tired of him being around him. And they thought, and this is the Emperor in reverse, they thought he was dominating them and control and lack of discipline, stubborn. He thought these people were stubborn, and he was stubborn. And he also thought they were controlling, and they thought he was controlling, vice versa. And they also thought he was reckless, and he thought they were reckless. So both of them, they both felt the same way, reckless. All right, this is the King of Cups. They thought he was an emotional person. This is their point of view. They thought he was not balanced. They thought he was controlling. They thought he was trying to be. They were trying to be supportive and tolerant of him. They were trying to be tolerant of him because they were sick and tired of his attitude. He had a really sucky attitude when he was making the film. I'm gonna do 2 more cards to make sure this is real. Did they really not? They really upset with him while making the movie? 2 cards. Yes, they were pissed off at him. Upright. They wanted to be the leader of making the movie. They wanted to be the enterprise. They wanted to make a big picture. They wanted to be the leaders in this. This is, like I said, the King of Wands. They thought they were mature. They wanted a career. They wanted to focus on this movie to make it a box office. Where I haven't seen the movie. I haven't seen it. Maybe they shelved it because of, I'll ask that. Did they not make it? So they thought it would make a great career. They wanted to make money off it, and they did not like him. And this is a 7 of Swords, and they felt betrayed by him. They did not like him. They thought he was arrogant, deceptive. He didn't follow the script. He was like a big pain in the butt. And he got away with a lot of things because he thought, oh, I'm an actor. I can get away with a lot of things. So he got away with lottery, and he was trickery. He did things behind their back that they didn't think. Maybe he drank when he shouldn't have. I'm going to look. Did he drink when he was in the film? Drinking at all? Was Alec Baldwin drinking at all when he was making this picture? I don't know the name of the picture. Was he drinking? Please let me know. Did he drink alcohol in this picture? I'll use some other cards. Did he drink at all when he was on the picture? Because they said he was being in pain. Please let me know. Yes or no. Did Alec Baldwin drink when he was on the set of making the movie? They said no, but there was, this is on the cup in reverse. It says he had block of emotions. They think he had, the people he worked with had block his emotions, like he was really hard to work with. and he was bad news in a relationship. So they didn't like to work with him. He was bad in the relationship with the Pete crew and the stuff. Maybe behind closed doors they said he was fine or whatever, but if they said that, but he was not good in relationship, and they wanted to end relationship in the movie with him. They didn't want to make any more movies. The the writer said enough is enough with him. We're not going to make any more movies with him. This is the last movie we want to make with him. And they blocked, and his emotions were getting too much. It was like drama all the time. All right, and this is the two of wands, and he discovered he thought he was a Mr. Hopshot. He thought he was discovering that thought he was a good actor, and this maybe movie would bring him back. He thought he would be discovering partnership. Maybe he thought he had the power. They thought he had the power in this relationship of this making of a movie. They thought he had personal power, like he had a power trip. He had a power trip on this movie, thinking he was so high and mighty because he thought he was a big star. God. All right, and the last one of that card was the Page of Pentacles in reverse. He was blocked, lack of progress, failure, unreasonable goal. They thought he was unreasonable, and his goals were unrealistic. Like he probably wanted a private dressing room, and he was being unrealistic in what he wanted, and they didn't like it. They thought he was being, and he blocked what they wanted. Like he wanted it to be a certain way, and the people who were running the movie company, thought he was blocking the of the movie and taking so long to make the movie. He probably wasn't on time, and so they didn't get along. Lack of progress and failure. I'm doing their point of view right now. They thought he was lack of focus. He didn't come on time. He thought he was blocked. Unrealistic goals. He had unrealistic goals, and they thought he had unrealistic goals. And he thought, like, oh, you're asking too much of me. God. All right, now we're going to ask the $1 million question. I'm going to use 2 different cards. Was he involved in, it said it wasn't, but he had an attitude on the set. Did he have any, this is entertainment purposes only. Remember what I said. I'm going to try not to make this videos more than 28 minutes. Sorry if they are, but I like to come to the nitty-gritty and the truth. I know this is entertainment purposes, but I want to know if he had anything personally. Like I said before, they said no, but you never know. They might want to tell me different. Did he have anything to do with that girl dying or getting killed on the set of the movie? I don't know the name of the movie. Please let me know. I'm going to ask a bunch. 2 other cards. All right. It says, it says in the reverse, it says it's the lovers in reverse, and it says release limited beliefs, exploring dark thoughts, dismatchment, freedom, restored control. He wanted control in the movie. He had limited beliefs. He had beliefs like he thought he was a great actor and he should be treated on a pedestal. And he thought he could have freedom of how to express himself, and he didn't want people to tell him how to do things. They said they wanted him to do it this way, but he wanted his own way, and he doesn't like people to tell him. And he wants to be the one in control in the movie. He doesn't want people to tell him what to do, and he lack a will of listening to other people. And this is the money card. This is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. He was greedy about the money and the move about the money, and he liked to overspend money when he was on the set. This is a Page of Pentacles, and opportunity, employment, financial opportunity, skill, development, strict goals. So he's loyal to some people, but other people he wasn't. And he had employment ideas of who he should be able to be on the movie set with. He wanted had ideas in that movie how it should be and opportunities in the movies, and he had block emotions. This is the water sign, Ace of Cups in reverse. It says he has block of emotions. He could get really pissed off if things didn't go and end of a relation. He had an end of relationship with some people on the set. He said, enough is enough. I don't want a relationship. This is through his point of view. He had enough of people in the relationship. So it was ending, bad news, end of relationships. And this is the Whale Adventure, dare to do things differently, adventure. That doesn't say exactly about if he was involved. So I'm gonna do some more cards, because this isn't really telling me. He said he had ends of a relationship with certain people when he was into the movie, but it doesn't say that was he involved in with her death. Let me see. Let me try to do 4 more cards. Please let me know if he was involved in her anybody's injuries or death, please. Please let me know. Was he involved? It says no, but. It says no, but. I always say a but. He was greedy. Like I said in other ones, he's been greedy. This is the King of Pentacles. He was greedy. He was afraid of losing money in the movie. And he didn't want to lose money making the film, basically. And he's into wealth, and he's scared he was going to lose money in his status because he's hard to work with. He's afraid he's going to lose money. And this one that says self-doubt, this is judgment. It says self-doubt, lack of self-awareness, inner critic. So he's a punishment, deception. Oh boy. So self-doubt, he knew he did something wrong on the set. Uh-oh. So he did have some self-doubt and lack of self-awareness. This is self-doubt. He wasn't sure if he did anything. He was unaware if he did something wrong on the set. And in the circle, the people in the inner circle with him thought he might have done something wrong and he should be punished for it. Oh boy, maybe, yeah. All right, the ace on upright is mental clarity, breakthroughs, new ideas, necessary, sharp mind, new conflicts. There's new conflicts that are coming up because he's in that trial, and he thinks he has new ideas and he has a sharp mind. He thinks he can get through with the trial, and he'll get access, and his mind is sharp as attack, and he'll answer the questions right in the trial. This is the Page of Swords upright. He Was it upright? Yeah, no, I'm in reverse. Sorry, it was reverse. Deception. It was deception. At first, I thought it was upright. Sorry, I'm learning. Deception. I was turning Page of Pentacles. He was deceptive. All talk, haste, action, self-express. So yeah, he is a deception person. He can be deceptive. He's all talk. He swears and is nasty to people. And he self-express himself. He express himself, with saying things that aren't nice to people. So it says he didn't have anything to do with her death, but he was greedy. He was a greedy person. So I don't know. I'm gonna try one more time to see, get in depth one more time. I'll ask one more time because they said he did things his way, and he didn't like people telling him what to do, and he wanted things to do his way, and his way or the highway. So I'm going to ask 3 cards. Did he really have nothing to do with it? So far it says he didn't, but he wanted to do things his way, and he didn't like people telling him what to do. He was arrogant. I'm going to do 3 cards. Please tell me if it really is no. Did he not? No, he didn't have any. He didn't. Emotional loss. This is 8 cups reverse. It says emotional loss. He was blocked creative. He thought he was being blocked when he was making the movie. I did another one that says he was blocked. He wanted to be creative in the movie, and they wouldn't let him, so he was blocked. And he was emotional. He was pissed off. He gets angry. This is the Sun in reverse. And lack of faith, despair, disencouragement, insecure. He's insecure. He was insecure making the movie, and he's insecure because of the outcome of the trial. He's worried about how the trial is and stuff. He's in despair about how the trial is, and he's insecure about it, and he's disconnected. He felt when I saw it, he looked upset. And this is hygienic. I think that's how you. Personal beliefs, freedom, going against the grain, foolishness, and faith. Blind faith. He has blind faith. He thinks it's going to go all right. He thinks he's going to get off. He's against what people think of him. He wants to do his own way. This way it would be tradition. This way he wants to do things his own way. He wants his own beliefs. He thinks he'll get off. He thinks he'll get off. He thinks he'll get off. But I'm going to look it up. Will he get off? Who knows? This is entertainment purposes. I could be wrong. You never know. I'm just doing it. I'm going to do 3 cards. Will he get off from whatever the verdict is, or will he get a slap on the wrist? Will he get a slap on the wrist, or will he just checking the time, will he get fined or go to jail or find guilty? Please let me know. Will he be found guilty of what happened? No, he won't be found guilty, but I always say but because you never know. He has new ideas, thirst for knowledge, new ways of commercial reckless. He thinks he has new ideas. But he's deceptive. He's a deceptive person. He knew something about the death. I feel like he knew something about that. He's deceptive. He's all talk. I don't know if he all told the truth. I'm going to look that up some other time. And the moon, it's mystery, dreams, fears, anxiety. He's fearful of some anxiety and fearful that things will come out. And in reverse is he's in the Page of Cups reversed, emotional, mature, disappointment, new ideas, creative. He has new ideas, but it has to be put on the back burner. And he's disappointed about his new ideas. He's emotional because of the trial. And so far it says he's not going to go to jail or anything like that. That he won't go to jail or anything like that. I'll go to jail anyway. So they say he'll get off, but he's disappointed that he might have to pay a huge fine and stuff. But you're more lucky if you don't. So I don't know if all of it's going to happen. This is entertainment purposes. It says he knew something about what was going on, but he didn't have anything, to do with her death. Meaning he didn't pull the trigger or anything. They said he didn't. In my tarot cards, he didn't pull the trigger. I might do in the future. I might make future videos more about him to make updates to make sure that it's true. Like I said, they say this is entertainment purposes. Like I keep on saying that he knew something happened to her and knew that the thing happened, and he's keeping secrets. But he didn't do anything to her. In the sense of ending, but he knew something happened with the weapon or something like that. So he knew something about it. I guess they trained people about the guns and everything, and So like I said, so he knew something, and he was hard to work with in the movie. He was a pain in the ass, basically. They didn't like working with him, and they said they would never work with him again. And he is cutting people out of being in the movie, in his life in the movie. He's never going to work with people, and they don't want to work with him. The people in this movie that the person died that never wants to work with him. He's hard to work with and stuff. So that's basically it. That's what the tarot cards told me. So that's what it says. And like I said, entertainment purposes. So we'll see what the trial is. If he's found guilty, then my tarot reading, hey, like I said, it's just, reading. So like I said, it's entertainment. Till my next video on celebrities or prepping or other subjects, take care and bye.